Is there a rental property crisis in Perth? In my opinion, no, there is not. I think it's been overhyped and it's been talked up by real estate property agents, and I'm going to show you why. Now, I am not an agent. I have nothing to do with the property market. I'm simply a tenant that's renting in a suburb close to the city of Perth in Western Australia. Okay, so the reason I don't believe there is a rental crisis in Perth, or I can't talk about the rest of Australia, but in Perth. So what we had to do is we had to do a break lease on a property. So we're renting a 4-bedroom, 2-bathroom house. It had a 2 to 3 car size carport, and had a big backyard. So it was a good size house. Now, we were paying $850 a week for that property. The agent was telling us that it was well under market value, that it would have been rented for over $1,000 a week, and that they were being nice to us because we were good tenants. Anyway, we had to break lease on that property, and I thought, no biggie, because they'll rent it out $1,000 plus. They'll make some money on it. We were still about 8 months away from the lease ending, but I thought agent will be happy, owner will be happy, they're going to make more money, and we get to move and go somewhere a bit cheaper for us. So when we were looking at properties as well, I was expecting the big queue of people going down the street, around the corner, people making offers at the very first home open, and people submitting offers higher than the rental price. The places we went to see were pretty average, and in my opinion, way overvalued what they were asking for the rentals. Talked to some other people that were also there, and they were saying the same thing. Where is the crowd? Where are the people going down the street? There's virtually nobody there. Some places maybe 5-6 people turn up. There was one place that has a lot of people, but it was a crappy place. You wouldn't even fit a fridge into the kitchen. It was that bad. So one lady in particular we were talking to, she was telling us better places to go live, where we could get much better prices and a much better house. So the place that we moved out of, I was expecting it to be rented out within, say, 1 or 2 weeks, expecting it to go at the first home open. Turns out the first applicant they had, which was the neighbour of ours, we'd known her for 4 years and so on. We were her reference, said how great she was. Anyway, they knocked it back. So they did a home open in the next week. They actually did 2 home opens, and nobody turned up. So they advertised and had home opens again in the 3rd week. In that week, they did receive an application, but they knocked them back, saying that it was unacceptable as well. So into the 4th week, they had home opens. They did get applications. They did decide to take somebody, but they gave them an extra 2 weeks before they even had to move in. So all in all, it took them 6 weeks to rent out a property that was, as I said, 4x2. They ended up only renting it for the same price they were charging us, $850. So it wasn't undervalued, even though they were telling us every year that we were getting a great deal, because we were getting cheaper than that rent. And we ended up having to pay rent on 2 properties for quite an extended period, which I wasn't happy about. So what I wanted to just show you now is just have a quick look on the real estate websites to see what is available around that same area, and you'll see that there isn't much. What is there is a lot less. It's being charged at a lot less than it would have been a year and a half ago, and there's one property in particular I want to show you. But I think what's happening in Perth is people have just had it with the agents trying to rip them off by charging so much. They're just either moving in with friends, or they're moving back in with their parents if they can. And the stories of families turning up with 2 parents and 2 to 3 kids all trying to squeeze into a 2-bedroom flat, nah, I've not seen it anywhere. So I hope you can see that. So I'm just going to do a quick search on real estate Perth. This is the main website, realestate.com. We are going to look for rental properties, and the suburb we were in was Nedlands. Not going to include surrounding areas. I'm going to reduce this to, I'm going to make it minimum 4 bedrooms. and minimum 2 bathrooms, because this is what we were renting before. I remember, as I said, we were paying $850 a week, and they were telling us it was worth over $1,000 a week. And the place we were in was nice, but it was old. So this comes up and says you've got 5 properties. So only 5 properties coming up on the search result. This one here is a mansion. This is 2,400, so I'm not going to look at that one. Now here's one for $1,000 a week. So have a look at this one. Now this property is, I'll turn that light off so you can see it. This property is absolutely beautiful. And $1,000 a week, no way. This would have been at least 1.5, possibly pushing $2,000 a week about a year ago. Now you're looking at $1,000. I mean, look at this place. Look how nice this is. Double front doors. Look at your staircase going up. You got parquetry wooden flooring here. You got tiles here. Yeah, you got a nice view out into the street there. Your living room is a drop down. I mean, look at your kitchen. That is a new. This whole place looks like it's been refurbished. Your kitchen, get up to that one. Yeah, look, your kitchen's got a nice gas stove. It's got a double oven here. Now, your gas is a 5 burner. You got 5 knobs there on your gas. This shower, I don't know exactly what that's for, why that's so open, but just the design. This bathroom here is beautiful. I mean, there's your kitchen counter again. You got a nice big fridge recess. You can fit something decent size in there. I mean, look at this bathroom. You got double basin here. You got a bath, and your bath is separate from your shower. I mean, that alone adds value to a place. There's your outside courtyard. It's completely covered off at the top. It's secured on the side. That is a great entertaining area. So to get a property like that for $1,000 a week is crazy. As I said, that would have been $1,500 a week a year ago. So I don't think there's a rental property crisis here in Perth. I think the agents are still trying to rip people off, although the prices now look like they are coming down. And the amount of time it took to rent our property out, 6 weeks, that's nuts. And the number of people I've seen turning up at rental home opens, not been high, and properties are taking quite a while to lease. So I don't think the quality of applicants is good. I don't think they're getting a lot. And I still look now at articles on the rental property market, and it still says that there is a crisis, that there's a shortage. But from what I've seen, no, there isn't. So in the comments, tell me what your experiences are, especially if you live in Perth, in suburbs close to the city. I don't know what's happening further out, but if you do live close, just drop a note and let us know what your experiences are. But that's my opinion as a tenant, nothing to do with the rental property in Perth or anywhere. So that's it. I call BS on the whole crisis situation. I think if you want a good property, you can go get one quite easily, and you're not going to have to pay too much. All right, thank you.